Hi everyone, thanks for your viewing of my video. This is my philosophy of education. My motivation for becoming an educator stems from this quote from Gandhi: "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." I have always believed from the time I was a college student and through today that one person can make a difference in someone else's life. And so as I was seeking a career that would allow me to fight for social justice and kind of make up for some of my own experiences as a student, I became interested in education so that I could serve the needs of today's students. I believe that education can open doors, but it can also build new ones. And so it's important that an education is able to give students the tools that they need in terms of their understanding of how the world works, the curriculum that they're exposed to on a daily basis, the life lessons that they're given, and so that they are able to be successful and accomplish whatever goals they set for themselves. I believe that a community of learners should be reflective of the diversity in the larger community. This relates to the abilities in the classroom, the cultures of the students, the beliefs that they have, and the experiences that they've had, and how they're able to share those and respect those among the class. The greater the diversity in a classroom, the more authentic a student's experience is. I believe the more prepared they are for real life, the more able they are to respect other people's cultures and abilities, the more successful they'll be outside of school. Of course, the challenges for teachers and leaders is we have to be able to implement high expectations regardless of where our students are coming from, and then offer appropriate support to get students to meet those expectations. Leaders can offer this support through having a clear mission, frequently observing their teachers, providing data-driven feedback, and ensuring targeted development, specifically peer support from teacher to teacher, and offering teachers choice in their own development. Effective leadership, in my opinion, is when a leader is acting as a servant, doing all that he or she can to support the success of those that they're serving. Leaders, of course, are directly responsible for building a supportive school community that is focused on attaining success for its students. Leaders can do this through ensuring a positive school climate, ensuring that the culture is focused on everyone succeeding, and that the faculty has been provided with adequate opportunities to develop their craft. My personal approach to leadership is to act as the representative of members of different constituent groups. This means that the focus as a leader is on the success of the mission, not of personal success. As an individual, I'm highly reflective and evaluative, and I like to work in team settings. This requires that I'm respectful of others' viewpoints and use data to drive the decisions that are made. Personally, I believe that I've always developed more when I've been open to feedback and just view the fact that I can always improve. So I will look forward to carrying that understanding over to leadership once I leave the classroom. A leader, of course, is also responsible for community engagement. There are two important things to consider in regards to getting multiple constituent groups involved. First, it's important that the leader provide equal opportunities for all students, regardless of where they're coming from. We know that some students will have had a stronger educational experience than others, and it's up to the leader to ensure that a strong curriculum is being presented and that students who are not able to access the curriculum are given support until they're able to do so. The leader is also responsible for building an appreciation of diversity within the school community. This involves very public school-wide celebrations of diversity. Daily interactions between the leader and different constituents are done with positivity and respect for everyone, and that the leader is openly engaged in inviting constituents onto campus or engaging with students in classrooms, whatever it takes to show a true investment in the different different constituent groups. Finally, in regards to being a Christian leader, Christian leaders recognize that there are higher stakes. Of course, school is the only place where all community members have to engage. And so it's important that the leader serves as a good example of being respectful and loving and compassionate, so that people will see what the faith is all about. Christian leaders must be willing to fight for equality and right to an education. We've studied several times where a leader has to stand up and say something unpopular, or they have to suggest a change for the benefit of the people. And I believe it's the leader's responsibility to fight for what's right for the students. Lastly, the work is done selflessly. Even though a leader may be celebrated, he or she always acknowledges that it's a team effort and that the cause is much, much greater than just the individual leader alone. So essentially, those are some of the main points of my beliefs about leadership. I look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching.